Basically what's going on down here is the city is planning on evicting us because where we are right now is city property. However, we formed a community down here. We feel safe down here and we have nowhere else to go. We're taking a stand. We are not leaving. This is our home. So I guess I'll give you a little tour around here. As you can see, people have started setting up their own shanties, lean-tos, as well as people have brought down tents. Over here is our living room.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with this bridge. We're out of sight, out of mind. We don't hurt people. We don't get drunk down here and like, hey, let's go beat people up or rob people, you know, or smoke crack.
Doesn't matter where we go, we're always called assholes. Like everyone looks at us pieces of shit.
A part of it was I was sick and tired of working all the time, minimum wage, but as well it got to the point where I had nowhere else to go. So I came down here and, you know, I've been off and on the streets for a few years now. But my general attitude towards it is if I could find a job I enjoyed, you know, I would do it, even if it wasn't, you know, high paying. As long as I enjoyed it, I would do it. I sort of sat down individually as well as a group with a lot of people down here and said, would you guys be willing to participate in cleaning up the garbage? Would you be willing to participate in talking to the media, things like that, getting the word out there that we aren't, first of all, aren't bad people down here, as well that we have a right to be here until the city finds better solutions for us. We need affordable housing. We need to maintain this place down here, and we need to keep it sanitary.
He's trying to fight. He's trying to fight for it. Like,
he's fighting a war that can't be won. He's fighting a war that can't be won.
I think what Joe's doing is good, you know? I mean, that's a lot of devotion. You know, that's a lot of time he's spent. He's making an effort, you know, for all of us, and hopefully he's gonna make a difference and change shit to make it better for future generations of stray kids. I say all the power to him. Joe, I love you, man.
We came up with a plan, which was the city won't take our garbage, so we're taking our garbage to the city. We took it up in shopping carts to City Hall. Then we went up to David Miller, the Mayor of Toronto's office. I invited him, as well as the other two assistant mayors, to come down and visit our home today. Shantytown denied toilets.
They'll be given 2 days to 2 weeks notice is the general history of what's been happening with people under bridges. And within that period of time, people down here are going to have to decide what kind of a stand they're going to take.
Other people have said to me, you know, well, why are you doing all this, Joe? You know, it happens every year. They come in with the bulldozers, kick everybody out, and then we just come back anyways a few months later. My question is, where does that end? That's why we are taking a stand here. If it comes down to barricading ourselves in here, I'm prepared to do it, because I don't think it's fair that we are getting evicted out of our homes. Everybody was starting to get pissed off at each other. Certain people weren't pitching in, things like that. Certain people just gave up, didn't care because we weren't getting immediate results. There were people under here who treated this place like a summer camp. You know, they come downtown, panhandle, you know, come live under a bridge for the summer, you know, because mommy and daddy wants them to get a job during the summer and they don't want to, you know. And then once it starts to get cold, once it's not cool to be living under a bridge, once they stop making money and things like that, you know, they run back home. About 8 or 10 of us got housing. And once we left, there wasn't really anybody left under here to maintain this place as a community. Which, I mean, can seem kind of crappy, you know, what, we just left and we didn't care anymore? Well, that's not the case. I personally still care about getting people into housing and things like that and maintaining places like this, but can't do it alone. You know, it was the actions that everybody took down here that maintained this place, and it was the actions that everybody took as well that kind of destroyed it.